All right, here I'm loading my 5.77 Schneider bullets, and right now they currently have 60 grains of black powder or black powder substitute. So I'll be using Pyrodex, and that's pretty much just enough to get it out of the muzzle. It's not really enough to do anything for like long range or anything like that because this is the first time I'm loading up this gun. And this is the first time I'll be shooting it as well. So it's kind of like going on like the lower end of the spectrum. So, in case if something does happen catastrophically wrong, you know, uh, then we'll I won't kill myself or something. So, and then on top of the black powder, I just have cornmeal, and that's just kind of like a spacer to fill up the what's left in the casing. And then what I did is I took the bullets, the mini bullets for this gun, and I basically just lubed them up in Crisco. And yeah, so this is what it looks like when it's all put together. You could hear a little bit of rattle around in there, but yep. I think next time I do this, I'll try to do a sort of some sort of a cotton wad between. Oops. Cotton wad between the cornmeal and the bullet just for like a little bit more spacer, and also so that when the bullet is expanding, it's not having cornmeal pushed up against it. It's just having like a wad to help push it against, just so that I get more accuracy. So here, I think I've loaded up 24 rounds. It's been a pretty messy process. You could see, like, when I was sizing my cases, I didn't always do a good job. Because with these cases, what I have to do is I have to, well, first I have to cut them down from 2.5 inches to 2 inches. And then I'll have to anneal it, the casing, which is basically just putting fire to it to soften up the metal. And then I gotta run it through a sizer. One of these dies back here is a sizer. And then, yeah. That's part of making the brass, and then I got to prime it and everything, and it just took a while. I fucked up my first time making a bullet. I should still be able to shoot this guy. It's in the bullet. There's no powder seeping out, or it's in the case. There's no powder seeping out. It just looks stupid, I guess. But my second rounds, I figured them all out. Oops. So. Yep, I got 24 rounds to shoot. This literally took me an entire day to do. So, yeah. Not looking forward to doing this again next weekend. So, yeah. I'm going to go shoot it on Thursday. See what happens.